And I spoke to Regional Development Minister and Deputy Premier Peter Ryan at Parliament House. Well, Peter Ryan, welcome to the show.
Pleasure.
Last year, before the election, the Coalition promised to develop a population strategy for all of Victoria, not just for Melbourne. When will we see the plan?
Well, the plan is in action now in many ways, in that we have established the Regional Growth Fund. This is a fantastic outcome for rural and regional Victoria, and much of it is dedicated to the notion that over the course of the next 25 years we expect, on the figures available to us, there will be a growth of about 477,000 extra people living in rural and regional Victoria. The issue is now, how do we accommodate it? What do we do to ensure that the communities who are going to be hosting these additional, say, 500,000 people are in an appropriate structure to be able to meet their needs?
And when will that formal plan, though, outlining how you plan to tackle those issues, be released?
Well, we will be doing this over the course of our first term because we have in place, as I say, the core elements of this. We know in the broad what the population growth is likely to be. We have in place the Regional Growth Fund, which is driven very much from the ground up, and we will have the terrific situation where local communities will be able to chart their own course in terms of what they see as being important.
Well, in Bendigo, that doesn't appear to be happening there. The Vic Roads has developed a plan to build a 4-lane highway through residential streets. Will you intervene on that matter?
Well, I don't know that that's quite right, as you put it, if I may say. Vic Roads, together with the City of Greater Bendigo, has a proposal which it is out now for public comment, and it will receive public comment, no doubt, about what that proposal contemplates.
Do you think it's a great idea to put a highway where there's schools and childcare centres and homes that will have to go?
On this issue in particular, I can understand there will be a lot of people who do have concerns about it, but the great thing is it's not being put to them as a certainty or that it's cast in stone.
Moving on to your police portfolio, has Jack Rush briefed you yet about his review into Force Command? How many staff does he have and what's the budget?
No, he hasn't. As to the other matters, we are currently resolving those in context with Mr Rush. I'm very confident in the fact that he will do a terrific job. I think there are a lot of benefits to be derived from it, and we look forward to that work getting underway.
When do you think it will?
I think over the next couple of weeks even, we will see the formalisation of the Commission. We will then have established the staffing arrangements around Mr Rush, and we will enable the work to commence.
At the moment, Victoria's Director of Public Prosecutions has resigned amid controversy, but he's still in the job at the same time that the Chief Commissioner of Police is under investigation and could be for the next 6 months. What impact is this having on the administration of justice?
I think to say baldly that the Chief Commissioner of Police is under investigation does not paint the picture properly. The whole issue of statistics is the subject of consideration by the Ombudsman. To just put it that it's the Chief Commissioner of Police under investigation does not do justice to the situation.
But he is, isn't he? He's facing a number of inquiries, including the one you just launched.
Well, the one that is being undertaken by the Ombudsman entails the whole issue around police statistics, and the Ombudsman will report on that in a few weeks' time when he tables his report here in the Parliament. As to the issues that Mr Rush is involved in, he's looking at issues around the structure of police command, to put it on the basis that it is the Chief Commissioner of Police under investigation. That conveys, I think, a wrong sentiment in this.
Be it as it may, though, the DPP has resigned but is in the job until next month. You'd have to say that there are issues about the leadership shown in that office. At the same time, there are issues or question marks over the leadership of Victoria Police. Just to ask the question again, what sort of impact is that having on the administration of justice?
Well, for a start, I don't accept your nexus. I think the two situations are entirely different.
But they are happening at the same time.
They are happening simultaneously, but they're different issues. You're trying to draw a comparison where I don't think there is one.
But are they having either separately or together an impact on the administration of justice?
On the general administration of justice, I think that people do want to see a resolution of both these matters in their own ways. But I say again, they are not the same thing.
Should your promised Anti-Corruption Commission be the best body to deal with both of those issues?
Well, that'll be a matter largely for that commission. It will have an own motion capacity to investigate what it wants to, and we'll have that legislation before the House as soon as Minister McIntosh is ready to bring it in.
Would it be helpful to have it up and running right now?
I think if the commission were up and running now, it would be helpful in a range of areas, and it's why, of course, we are introducing it.
Peter Ryan, thanks for your time.
Great pleasure.